Well, we all seen this one coming from a mile away. Cory Holcomb went on the 5150 show to address his name being brought up on different platforms by people he despises. The first target was, of course, Jess Hilarious, who went on Club Shay Shay to air out her grievances with Cory. Then he took aim at Donnell Rawlings after he appeared on The Breakfast Club and went off on Cory for labeling him a mild comedian and also challenging Cory to hit the stage together in a comedic standoff. After he ran it on Jess and Donnell, he directed his anger towards Shannon Sharpe, who he says has mentioned him or had his name brought up on his Club Shay Shay podcast more than any comedian in the world, but has never had Cory on as a guest due to their conflict. He even went as far as to claim that the backlash legendary actress Phylicia Rashad is facing is a direct result of Jess Hilarious fans who consist of sleaze, bucket, skeezers, scallywag whoremongers who refused to see the reality of what Phylicia was saying during her interview on The Breakfast Club. Listen to what Cory had to say about his rivals right here.
Stop playing with me, dude. Stop playing with me. You stand up there acting like I don't keep it real. He talk about Les. I think I said about Les the truth. She went on the internet like a whore with her child naked. She used to steal jokes. OG had to tell her you stealing jokes like she said, but it's way worse than that. She used to steal jokes and be like, if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. She'd have got sued. And on top of that, I didn't lie about nothing. When I said about Donnell Rawlings being a mild comic, Donnell Rawlings opens for people. It doesn't matter if he was Ashy Larry on something. He's an opening act on a tour. And the reason is kind of shameful because he's been doing it longer than me probably. He's an opener. I don't lie on these people, but am I lying on you, homosexual hype? Have you been rotted out? That's what we want you to get up there like you was before. Answer that. Have you been rotted out, boy? Hey, man, what's wrong with these people, man? I don't know why they come at me, man. I'm like, yo, I bother them. My success, it blows my mind how it bothers people, and people will go out of their way. There are, I call them podcasts of poverty. There's so many of them. I'll be like, wow, what did they say about me? Because like somebody will be like, Cory, look what this was said. I'll be like, what did they say? Wow. And some of it just be slanderous lies, man. So y'all got to understand, man, it's nothing I can do to make you happy. You don't like the fact that I know you have a fetish for naked niggas. You got a fetish for it. And I can't, why don't you just stand on it?
Or they got a crush on you. Maybe everybody's just got a crush on Cory.
Mm-hmm. I can see the bitches being mad. And when I say bitches and whores, I get that's what I'm saying. Bitches and whores, I get it. I get it. Sometimes I say things that are kind of aggressive, but it's not personal towards you, sister. I'm not a comic who point people out in the crowd and mess with them. But there's a lot of people who feel a certain way about the stuff I say where they feel like I'm talking exactly to them. Patrice O'Neal even talked about this. If you really that nigga in whatever you do, and you not catering to the crowd, sometimes you can rub people the wrong way, and I own that. I've rubbed people the wrong way. Even my fans that come to my show, sometimes I shake them up, but it's mainly girls who aborted a lot of their kids. That's the main one where they be like, oh. For example, let me give you an example of what the truth does to people. Our respectable sister, Phylicia Rashad, is being called names.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm like, what the hell?
By hookers. And you know where that crowd comes from? Because like she went on The Breakfast Club and it was a lot of them girls talking crazy. You know where that crowd come from? Les. Les brought them hookers because hookers don't give a fuck about respectability. Right. They give a fuck about numbers. Right. Les brought the whores and the Backdoria mob. Les brought a lot of them. So our sister, Phylicia Rashad, went on The Breakfast Club talking about dressing respectfully in society. And she got a lot of negative responses from career-losing whores. Yeah. Fortunate for me, I got an internet show where I can air out grievances, and I don't need you. Listen, have you noticed I'm smart enough not to be calling people out by name?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't speak your name. You ain't You homosexual hype. You RoboCop. You less hilarious. I don't need your name in my mouth. I'm the one who, listen, let me say this about this show. It's a show called Club Shay Shay. Cat Williams has the most watched video from the Club Shay Shay interviews. Mm-hmm. But hands down, my name is mentioned more on Club Shay Shay than any comic you ever know.
All the guests that come on.
Yeah, everybody that get into it with you, he have them on there.
My name is mentioned on Shay Shay more than any other comedian.
But they don't.
Everybody ain't talking bad about me. My homie Bubba Dub, he asked him who one of his favorite. Cory Holcomb.
Yeah. But they don't understand the comedy culture. When they come from sports and other shit, you know, they they don't get paid for being original.
I'm so glad you said that.
So they don't
that's what happened to dude.
Yeah.
See, he was a Hall of Fame football player. That's a certain audience. Right. When he did Club Shay Shay, he got a whole nother audience. The type of audience that will notice you at the Lakers game with a moist man. You was able to hide under the radar for years as an NFL star going to the game with dude. But when you got on this side of the game, you can't hide because they looking for something to say about you, man. Take the game from a nigga you can't stand. They looking for something to say about you. The gossip pages, the bitter people that doesn't have an itinerary set for the year. Because people with an itinerary set for the year do not have time for the nonsense. Everybody who got an itinerary set, them motherfuckers ain't shit. Them motherfuckers, they getting money. Or they chasing their dreams. Or whatever they doing. People who ain't got an itinerary, they are gossiping on the internet and not telling people they've been penetrated.
So what y'all think about what Cory had to say about his arch nemesis? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe to the GMS show. I'll see y'all later.